Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, wherever in the world you are. Welcome back, everybody. How are y'all doing? So, a couple of things. One is I notice that Twitch is not picking up all of the chat comments on at least one of my clients, which means that there is some sort of server issues with Twitch. And so I may not see all of the messages. And then for those of you who are here early, right away, Sir Frank is, let's see here, 23 months as a sub, tier 3. Gotta do the math on that. 1,150 gold to everybody here. Sir Frank's honor. Next month, it'll double from that. So really start earning big off of Frank's resubs. Let's see here. So we've got a patch that came in today in Dual Universe, and then I'll give you an update on the roof. Let's start with the patch and what's happening there. So not a whole lot of stuff this one, but I really like that they're keeping it like every Tuesday, Thursday. There are releases, bug fixes, improvements, stuff like that. So under improvements, disbanded organizations no longer prevent their names and tags from being reused in new organizations. Good. So I know that some people tried to disband and then recreate and weren't able to because the name was the same. Bug fixes. Fixed terrain voxel operations on small planets like Mattis Moon 2. At low altitude, the altitude was not the only parameter triggering the bug, but one of them. And then the starting hovercraft upgrade tutorial. Last objective now displays a correct title and description. And fixed industry achievement triggered when a player is near another player industry. This is, I noticed that almost all of my characters got the TV watcher achievement, and that's from making screens. And almost all of my characters got that achievement, and it was because they were in proximity, which I thought was a little bit weird, but hey, I got skill points for it. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's how it is. Okay. And anyway, they saw that as not being the way that they intended. So anyway, that is done. Now you're gonna have to actually do the stuff in order to get the achievements. So and fixed an exploit related to resurrection nodes. Now, I don't know if it was an exploit or not. I'd call it more of a bug. But, you know, the couple of times I've crashed on my ship and died, and I still came out of my resurrection node, even though my resurrection node was broken. I don't know if that's what they're referring to or not. But I do know seeing that, and I thought to myself, that's not how it's supposed to work. But then I thought, well, maybe they changed the rules on how it works. So I just accepted it as what it was. All right. So not too many items in there today, but there's a few. Now, I'll probably, let's see here. One other thing. We're gonna knock off just before 1600 UTC, and because there's a special show from the Nova Quark people celebrating 30 days of the game being live. This would have been my 30th day if it had not been for the roof, and I'll get into that. And so they're celebrating that, and it is I want to watch it. So I'll plan on that we'll end a few minutes before that starts. And then once it starts, I'll fire off a raid from the channel. So anybody who's still in the channel on Twitch will get over there. And so,
another dragon boarding
you
the
know,
train.
Blazemonger.
Choo choo.
All right. The
24
drama.
months. Oh boy, what a drama. Laughing
Yes.
face.
Drama monger. Yeah. Yeah, I won't go into the drama. Yeah. But appreciate the sport, Blazemonger. How about 480 gold? Everybody here in Blazemonger's honor. Thank you for that support. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see, what else was I saying here? Yes. So we'll be ending a little bit earlier today. It's a couple hours beforehand, but I really want to watch that, and I want to support Nova Quark with their show and everything. So, and I assume half of you are going to want to watch them too. No, Cougar Roach, not drama queen. It's not that kind of drama. So, there were no high heels involved. Okay, Cougar Roach? Yes. So, let's talk about the roof. So the house. The reason I didn't do the show last couple of days was because, well, I'm having my roof replaced. This is my house, and there's a lot of noise going on. This up here, that's my office. I don't have proper curtains in there yet, or in here. But as you can see, they got these machines here and stripping off the whole roof and everything. A little bit loud.
Welcome,
And so, well, hey, Lioneer.
Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
You never subscribed before?
Oh,
Oh, you converted from Prime to Tier 1. All right, thank you, Lioneer.
Get over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
So, anyway, we have a lot of roof here, and that's a protective layer that they put on. And then you can see here the all the exposed wood and everything. Man, you guys. Oh, Lioneer again. 22 months. Oh, and it says you used Prime when it just said you switched over to Tier 1 sub. Well, thank you, Lioneer. I think I actually get paid more off of the Tier 1 sub as opposed to a Prime. And anyway, I appreciate it, because when you go to like Tier 1 sub, you make it kind of an automatic thing. Very much thanks. Yes. So 22 months is a sub. How about 220 gold? Everybody here in your honor. All right. So let's see if I got a close up here. Yeah, it's not very good. It's off my cell phone. This is all really old wood that they found, and the wood is not regular. So it's different types of wood, different places in the house. This stuff is like, the house was built in 1900. This is the original wood on the house. And so they found like 4 different types of wood up there, including even cedar. Yeah, cedar is like, you know, that's pretty interesting. So here's another look at it from a window up there, and you can see the different size boards, the different colored boards, and you know, they're thinner down here, they're thicker up here. And so here's one of the workers, and look at all the different types of wood here again. It's like they just used whatever they had, and they just like start at the bottom and go up, and they run out of one type of wood, they start using another type of wood. type of thing. And very interesting. Here's one of my very tall chimneys. These chimneys are enormous. I have 3 of them. Part of this roofing job is fixing one of our chimneys too. So anyway, this is the new roof going on, and this one was taken yesterday. So I've got 2 more, maybe even 3 more days of them working on the roof. And it's, well, let's just say that that it's going to be noisy, and it's going to be a big, possibly a big issue on the show. But I'm committed to having the 30 days done by Saturday. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, so a couple of comments I see. Why are the chimneys so tall? It's because this back here, this other level back here, is an addition that was put in about 1920, and they raised the chimneys to be above the roof line on this, because that actually raised it. So these chimneys here, I mean, there's a guy for scale. He's kneeling down there at the window, but these chimneys are somewhere between 16 and 20 feet tall, I'd say. They're very, very tall. And correct, we're keeping the wood, we're not redecking. We've only had to replace 2 boards in the entire thing. Can you believe it? Only 2 boards had to be replaced. And so it's really, really cool. You can also see why I've talked about that this roof is way expensive to replace. I mean, you know, so we've got this 3,000 square foot house, and but you see all this wraparound porch here. It all has roof over it. This is a carriageway where you would bring your horse and carriage up next to the side of the house. There's a horse ring that's down here in the cement, and so they would tie up their horses here, and so anyway, the roof is enormous, and insulation not a thing. So this this stuff that they put down here, this weather guard, it's all rubber, and it's made to seal up. It's also an insulation type thing. Now up in here, no, the house is not sealed. This is why it costs me $600 a month for AC. And it's not sealed, it breathes. This is also why the roof boards don't need to be replaced, and why we have even though we had water coming into the house for probably a year before we bought it, and we're 8 months here now, and we've just been dealing with it, this is the dealing with it. This is the final dealing with it. We we are not going to seal the house. This type of house does not seal. And this house was built pre-air conditioning. And here in Florida, all of the houses are completely sealed now. And so it costs us a lot more monthly for electricity. A house this size that was completely sealed and everything would probably be around 200 to, in the winter, $200 a month for electricity, and maybe $350 to maybe as high as $400 in the summer. And but we are, I've had $598 bill for electricity, and I think this month is going to be my lowest at about 380 or so. So anyway, time to pack solar panels on the roof. We're not going to do that. it would wreck the historic value of it. Although this backside here, let's see, I don't know if there's any more. Oh yeah, it's just that. It doesn't want me to, it messed up. All right. So the back side of the house back here, I think we can do it back here. And, but it's not going to be much. So what we're going to do here, the backyard's huge. We own 1/3 of an acre. We're in downtown of the town we're in. And we're one of the oldest houses. There's a couple of them that are older. There's probably about 30 or maybe 50 to 75 houses that are older than us in town. And so anyway, I'm thinking about that we're going to put a pergola back here, and we will do the roof of it with solar panels and do it tastefully where nobody knows that there's solar panels. This gets full afternoon sun from about noon until about whenever the sun goes down, a little bit before it goes down. It gets the blazing amount of sun. So that's what we're thinking. Anyway, I'll show off again later, maybe, or something. We'll see. And so anyway, that is the housework tour. They're going to be here in probably an hour and a half, and hopefully it's not too disruptive. They've been playing their mariachi music very loudly up on the roof. Yes. Hopefully we don't pick that up. I would have to end the YouTube portion of the show if my mic starts picking that up. I could probably continue on Twitch and then just delete the VOD. So we shall see. Anyway. Or maybe tomorrow I just get up at like 2 a.m. and start the show and then finish whenever they get here and start. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's why we didn't have show for the last 3 days. Am I near a lake? I am near a lake, but I can see it from my property, but we don't see it from inside the house. So, all right. So we got one thing that I want to make sure and do today, which is that we're going to open the Dragon's Assembly Station. And so it'll be open to all Dragon's Assembly members. And I am going to ask probably 2 of you that want to sell fuel out here to bring out some fuel, and then but we'll have to figure out what price to put it at. Needs to be a good price. That's just for Dragon's Assembly members. Okay, let's see if there's anybody waiting to get in. And nobody currently waiting to get in. All right. Sounds good. How are we doing on members here? We're at 334. All right. So, let's go over and take a look at the space station. So I'm probably going to do more work on it, but it is enough to open it, and I got to figure out permissions on the DSAT here, which will be open to all Dragon's Assembly members. It's dual deck, so that you can land, the bigger ships on top, smaller ones on the bottom, and so. Buy warp drive. Well, I have a warp drive here. We don't need that for the station. We may put in a warp beacon, but I'm not 100% sure of that. And because this one may not need a warp beacon, because we are in pretty close proximity to, well, I can't see it with just my character. I'd need radar. We are in pretty close proximity to Aegis. And so that can be a warp point, and then it's just a little jaunt over to here. So we'll see. All right, so I want to acknowledge Frank, Sir Frank. He helped with part of the supplies for this. He provided the luminescent honeycomb here, and so it is makes a nice light blue glow. This is a large core. He also went and picked up the core, and then several of you donated money to help purchase the core. So thank you. And so it's not a big thing to look at, but it's functional. So plenty of deck space. Oh, I gotta finish that. All right. Yep, there's a hole in there. I was using that so I could traverse up and down while I was building stuff. So I'm gonna declare this thing open, and then you guys can use this as a staging area for building a station out here, or for parking a space-only like mining ship or whatnot. So you'd bring in one ship, park here, and then grab your other ship and go, which is kind of what a station would be for out here too. I don't know, how much room we're gonna need here. Hopefully this is enough room. But if we need more room, well, then we can expand. But hopefully we don't have anybody leaving their ship for really long periods of time. And that would be a problem. And I haven't figured out how to address that yet, other than I can buy large dynamic cores and place them out here as Dragon's assembly cores. And I think that would allow you guys to still land and not others, but it still doesn't prevent somebody from Dragon's assembly landing out here and staying out here. And seeing they're 10 million each right now. You can't toss it off. You don't have any ability to move it. And this is something that Nova Quark's going to need to address. They're going to need to address they're going to need to address that I don't have control over my own space. We'd actually have to put in a ticket with Nova Quark if something's been sitting here for a long time and we need it moved. And so we'd have to have a GM come out and move them, which we could do, but that's not really what's wanted. So you encountered a pirate at an asteroid yesterday. All right, yeah. You out there mining? Did they blow up your ship? So why didn't they add the XL cores? It's a number of items that you can put on them. You can cause lag going by the XL cores. So that's why they haven't made them available to the players. There's some more tech that's needed to be able to handle that many. So in space cores, we're at 11 million for large cores, which I consider that a buy price. I consider that to be pretty good. So yeah. So we paid more than that for this one. It was the first one, and the prices fell kind of after that. So anyway, we will be putting more space stations out, and oh, and Easy Gaming, they blew your ship up, and they used S-sized ship with 4 railguns. Yeah. Well, it sounds about right. I mean, that's pirate space. If we want to mine stuff out in you know the PvP space, we got to bring ships too to fight them. So that's just how it's going to work. You get lucky, maybe they don't notice you, but that won't last forever. So, all right. I am going to change this, and it's going to, let's see, tokenize construct. Okay. And then we're going to use construct key for Dragon's Assembly. Okay, now let's rename it. Maybe I have to be in this mode. Yeah, there. No, rename element, construct, rename construct. Is that how Aegis is spelled? A-G-E-I-S? Yes. No. A-E-G-I-S. Yes, I see I spelt it wrong. I spelt it wrong, and I guess it was in the newsletter or the show announcement that went out. All right. There we go. It shall now appear on your maps. And let's see here. Constructs. DA Aegis Station. There we go. So you'll all Dragon's Assembly members will see that now. Is there fighting in this game or just building? No, there's fighting in here. So we happen to be in a safe zone right here, but there is definitely fighting. So turning on the fan in my office. That's another thing. I can't run the AC that I normally run in here with them doing the construction work because it involves opening a window for the vent. And with their mariachi music and all of the hammering and air tools and everything, it's just going to be so loud in here. We'll see how it goes when they get here. So it seems to be a bug. The org doesn't show up on the org members' maps at all. Well, maybe you have to log out and log back in again. It might require that. So, and I just changed it. So it might take a few minutes to update to everybody. But I bet you that logging out and logging back in again, it'll show up. So anyway, this is right here, center of the safe zone. And it's what, half SU from, I forget how far we are from the market. So 52 kilometers from the market. So that's why I'm not sure we'll need a warp beacon here. So other stations that we will put up, we will put up stations at probably all of the planets. And except for, I don't know that we need one at Haven or Sanctuary, but we may do one at Alioth and Mattis, Thades, Tioma, and Jago. Oh, let's see here. Maybe it's a bug where it doesn't show up to other org members at all. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can log in on... Yeah, I don't know which of my characters are actually in Dragon's Assembly. I'm not sure all of them are. Or I don't remember if all of them are or not. I will put the coordinates for this into our official post in the forums, so that if you're not seeing it here, then it'll be there. Dragon's Assembly official locations. Right, I'm just editing this post. All right. All right, there we go. It's in our forum in the Dual Universe area of Discord. Mind dropping it in Dragon's chat? Sure. Okay, and then I wonder, we've never seen news, new post. I don't know if that'll make a link to that or not, but that kind of sucks. You can't copy and paste that, you can't link it. Let's see here. All right. Well, there we go. So report abuse, remove, edit, pin the news. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. Well, that's the best I can do on that portion. Well, a box for donations. Okay, we can do that. I want to, let's see, we're gonna need to do permissions. I don't know, what do I have access to in my linked containers here? I don't have the right thing. Let's see. Where is, there we are. All right. Yeah, I guess box for donations. I can put something up. The the wonder if that'll fit underneath on the deck. Yeah, I guess for donations, stuff that we'll either sell off and put money into the org, or we'll you know, use it for other stations and stuff. We'll figure it out. Oh no, really? That bites. Well then, I suppose we need a door here. Nobody should be getting stuck in here. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna put a door in here because build mode. I booby trapped myself, did something here. It's not intended, I can tell you that. All right, what kind of doors do we got here? Interior door, sliding door, medium, small, small. I think that I've got, boy, that's really huge. Does that slide open? I think.
another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo choo.
All right, Dunavant, 19 months as a sub. All right, how about 190 gold, everybody here in your honor? So, force field door. I don't know. I'd like it if it would close on its own again. But, let's see here. Is it this door that I can put the advanced set skin, default skin? This is not the door that I can put the skins on. I was thinking about, you know, putting one of the skins on it or something, but I don't like it opening outside of that. That's like 2 voxels over. The Stixers. No, Mr. Rogers, the work on the roof is going for a few more days. So they're going to be here banging away today. 9. So all right. Well, just in case anybody gets stuck in there. There we go. So that's what happened. I got stuck. I don't know. Does anybody have rights to the door? Yeah, I don't know if non-Dragon's Assembly members have rights to the doors. I don't know if I put all of my characters in. I should probably have left maybe one of my characters not in Dragon's Assembly so that we can test stuff. Right. That door doesn't go anywhere, by the way, you know? So, okay, let's put up a sign here. The hub. All right, so either we're going to put some boxes up here, or maybe I can fit some down below. Don't know. There's going to be a height enough here. Stick through just a little bit. Should be fine. Certainly make them easier to link up. Putting one here at the moment. I don't know that we'd need, well, maybe I'll put two. Not sure we need that many, but just in case. DSAT is not open for the public. It will be open for Dragon's Assembly members. None of this is open to the public. Just Dragon Assembly members only. And I'm still working on the permissions, so. All right, that'll work. Probably looks okay from out there too, seeing those below there. Yeah, anyone can be in Dragon's Assembly. Just look for us and apply. We accept everybody in, and then we just let the asshats back out. Okay, so I'll have to buff this. It's not buffed. We're going to reveal the new roadmap. Excellent. Yeah, I'll be so the official DU show later today. We're going to end the show here just before that, and then I'm gonna like go downstairs to my front room, turn it on TV, and watch it. And as soon as it comes on, I will do a raid from the channel here on Twitch to them. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Happens about noon my time, so about a little less than 6 hours from now. Okay, so now we got to figure out permissions, and so got to figure out permissions for using element, and there's no other elements here. Yeah, well, it'll be put only, but I also want people to be able to see what's in them. So let me see what kind of... well, we're gonna have to make a brand new policy with Dragon's Assembly. And because I'm sure that I do not have a policy in here. By the way, there is a giveaway today. Since the show is shorter today, you have a better chance of winning. Exclamation point giveaway to get in on that. It is a 1-month code for the game. It can be used to extend your current account or to create a new one. And then also, if you guys need any game time, you can get it from us. Exclamation point coupon in chat. Use coupon code, save yourself a few bucks, support the show. So, all right, let's work on element use. And it's kind of like, okay, so may use elements. So element would also be a container. All right, I need to see if all of my characters are in Dragon's Assembly. I don't know if they are or not. All right. Jolfs. There you go, you are in. Okay, so goes player rank, super legate. Okay, members. And then just a regular member. I may have to kick one of my own guys out. How many account do I have if you refer more than one extra account? I don't understand the question, Stickers, but I have 10 accounts available to me. 2 of them are my wife's. All right. Found one here that is not in. Oh, there, right there. Darn it. I think I'm gonna. All right, they're all in. So I'm gonna load up this character. Where is this character here? He's out here. So I'm gonna load up this other character on this other machine, and then I'll make sure that the sorry, I got a spam problem here on YouTube. Okay, good. Zimmer, thank you.
The flattening tool flattens the ground. Point your reticle down and sweep the ground while holding the left mouse button.
All right, so
This
yes,
will
we haven't
raise and
finished
lower
this
the
tutorial
ground
yet,
to the
have
height
we?
where you activated the tool.
And we bounced off correctly. All right. Can we open that door? No. No permissions to open that door. And no permissions to use this. All right. Very good. That's what we needed to know. Ten seems a lot of accounts. Well, 2 of them are my wife's and myself. So I will end up probably in a year that I'll drop a couple of those accounts off that I have, and it's really so I can do more stuff in the beginning. That is let's see here. I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Saw that somebody just signed up in our store but used the wrong email address. So if you just signed up in our store and you did not get something saying that you signed up in the store, you used the wrong, your email address was not spelled correct or something. It's easy to add a detector to open a door. Yeah, well, we're not going to do that at the moment. I'm gonna give rights to use element, and so Dragon's assembly. Oh, we have some stuff in here already. Set actors for res node, VR station, circuit pod, all. These are some things from beta. The door will not close automatically, no. I would have to put in something to do that. Well, if it's a problem, then I'll figure it out. So all right, so we have some stuff in here already, and it reminds me that we want a res node and a VR node out here. So actually, big for that. Right.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Rusthurst, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need in here. It reminded me because I saw these rules here: container in, container out, dragon base, general rights. Well, I haven't done that yet. I was looking more at the rights, but surrogate pod. It's going to be today a special show from Nova Quark. Someone said that they're going to lay out the upcoming roadmap on the show, which would be nice. All right, so Roach. What the hell, man? Wouldn't do a special show for that if they're gonna actually shut down. It's so cynical and feels so wrong. All right. Gallows humor, right. I'm trying to figure out if there is if I have to set element rights for everything. Yeah, I don't want to have to set up rights on every single thing. It'd be nice to be able to make some rights for stations, for Dragon's Assembly stations. And so that we can like replicate this out to where you have the right to drop off donations, you have the right to use doors, you have the right to use the res node, the right to use a VR station. I think I can do that. I'm gonna try. Rather than, and then just put a tag on everything or a tag on the station. So that I can just apply it to the station. So, all right, tags, DA age of station. Okay, so we're gonna actually create a tag, and so Dragon's Assembly stations. Yeah, Stixers, I don't have an answer for your question about people leaving their vehicles. If they leave them here a long time, we're going to have to put in a request with the GM. We're going to have to put in a ticket to have them moved, because they don't give us the ability to do that ourselves. They should at least give, you know, some sort of tag so that we can move them off. But where do we move them to? Do we put them out into the flight path of other ships coming in? I mean, that's also a problem. Where do we move them to? Because they're still in the way if we flick them off the station and put them in space. Launch them at the sun. You know what? That would not be a bad idea to launch them at the sun, and they slowly go towards it. And if they don't log in and take care of it within a few months, they burn up. New in the release, click the link for it. We went over it at the beginning of the show. All right, DA station rights. Actors. Lead actor. Hey Jim, yep, things are good today. There's no, I don't have any ships at the station here. You know, I was thinking about, you know, making a Dragon's Assembly, couple of large cores to cover the decks, but I don't have the money for that. It'd be 10 million per core. So, let's see what happens. All right. So, rights. Policies. Applied for membership. All right, I'll accept before I log off this character. All right. Board construct. You can't board station, I don't think. So I don't think we need that. Build construct, no. Connect to surrogate pod station. Yes. Create core blueprint, no. Deploy core unit on construct. Like building a ship out here. I guess I'm going to put that in there. Well, you couldn't deploy a core. So this core is static. They don't use the word static. So, or just maybe dynamic core on territory. All right. Well, I certainly don't want somebody to deploy another space station right here. That'd be horrible. I can see, though, you know, buying a space-only ship and then wanting to deploy it. But you can just do that in space, right? At Razorback, we don't have the money for large dynamic cores. They're 10 million each. We don't have a budget for that. Right, we're gonna skip this one for now. Deploy core, deploy dynamic core unit on territory, deploy item. I wonder what that means. What does it mean to deploy an item? I don't know what it means. Deploy or claim organization constructs. Deploy overlap building zones. Deploy static core unit on territory. Dig territory. Low Zimmer. Dock construct. Like deploy pocket rocket. There's no such thing as compactable spacecraft, though, is there? We'll leave it off. If we run into stuff that we're trying to do that we can't, we can always add things. So, dig territory, dock construct. So, docking a construct on here, you know, you think that like docking your ship or whatnot, or landing your ship might be considered docking, but I don't think it is. So, edit element, edit from wallet, edit schematic bank, harvest on territory, maneuver construct. Does this allow them to maneuver their own construct? You can maneuver your own construct anyway, can't you? Pretty sure you can. Mine territory, put items in container. All right. Got that. Let's see. Rename construct, rename element, repair construct. Huh. I don't know that we'd need rights for that either. Retrieve items from container, no. Right to use jetpack. I don't care. I have no control over that. Start mining unit. Take snapshot. Use element. So, if we do use element, And then view container contents, view organization territories. All right, I think that's all the rights. Can we put a dynamic shop? Well, the answer is yes, but we're not gonna load these up with shops. We're gonna just probably provide some essential stuff. If we want something that's gonna be a marketplace, then we need to build a station for being a marketplace. Because otherwise, this could just get too hairy right here. It just could get too much stuff, and people do not, people quit playing the game and stuff. They put up stuff or they forget about it. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to manage. All right, I think that that creates that. And then I got to put a tag on this. And then construct, reapply talents. No. Fresh construct rights. All right. So we fresh rights here as well. And there we go. Open Sesame. Okay. Activate. Yep. Noisemaker can be activated. I am able to activate that. I am able to in, I'm able to see them. Can I take it back out? No. All right, perfect. No. Right. So then let's go to a VR station. Oh, I do have one here on the right. Nothing there. Let's see. What did I name it? Right, we need to rename it there. May take it a minute. Yeah, I did name. I just renamed the pad because it was named DA. Sweet. There we are. It works. You guys can see the station at Dragon's Assembly.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo-choo.
Old Man Gamer, ooh, 62 months. Quite a bit. How about 3,100 gold? Everybody here in your honor. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. All right, I think everybody has rights to use this now. So roof update. Oh yes, we have a roof. Maybe after a while, after more people are here. I did go over it this morning already. They're going to be here probably pretty shortly to start work. They're going to be here for at least another couple of days. What's the VR pod name? Search Dragon's Assembly. VR is not there. Well, it was for me. I verified it. It maybe takes a little bit to propagate. Are you a member of the org? If you're not a member of the org, you cannot see it. Easy Gaming, you are in. I just had to ask, you know. So, here is just a general member of the org. She's not a super legate or anything. Dragon's Assembly Aegis Station right there. Something that takes a few minutes for rights to update. I don't know. Don't see anybody coming through. I went through fine, so.
Boarding the train. All aboard? Choo-choo.
Morning, Marky.
Hello there, Nosferatu.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Wow. Blazemonger.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Loyalty Dragon
Nosferatu,
subscriber?
thank you for the sub, 38
Duke isn't
months.
so sure of that.
And 1,140 gold.
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy
Everybody
of being a
here,
Marquee Dragon subscriber?
Nosferatu's honor. Thank you,
Duke
thank you.
isn't so sure of that.
So, yeah, it looks
Welcome,
like,
Elder Dragon.
oh, there's a hype train.
So, you think
We're up to
you're
level
worthy of
4
being a
already.
Marquee Dragon subscriber?
Blazemonger
Duke
gifted
isn't
10
so
subs.
Sure of that.
What a nut.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Alright, so
Welcome,
4
Elder Dragon.
subs
So,
that
you think
are
you're worthy of being a Marquee
gift
Dragon
subs.
subscriber? Duke isn't
about
so
1,000
sure of
gold
that.
for each of them.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
And
So,
see here.
you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
So Blazemonger to Beanie Basher, 1,000 gold.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Then Beanie,
So,
or then
you think you're
Blazemonger
worthy
to
of
Guess
being
Who
a
I
Marquee
Am,
Dragon
another 1,000 gold.
Duke isn't so sure
Blazemonger
of
to
that.
Hex Dot, 1,000 gold.
Welcome,
And
Elder Dragon.
Blazemonger
So, you think you're
to
worthy of
Old
being a
Raven,
Marquee Dragon subscriber?
1,000 gold.
Duke isn't so
Blazemonger
sure
to
of that.
Zerst, another 1,000 gold. Blazemonger to
Welcome,
Pandorm,
Elder Dragon.
Pandon,
So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee
A
Dragon
1,000 gold.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Blazemonger to Razorback, 1,000 gold.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Blazemonger to
So, you
Wayland,
think you're worthy of
1,000,
being a
another
Marquee
1,000
Dragon
gold.
subscriber?
Blazemonger to
Duke isn't so
Wargrew,
sure of that.
1,000 gold. And Blazemonger to Selden, 1,000 gold. All right. Thank you, Blazemonger. Much appreciated. All right. You're all fresh this morning now. All right. I declare the station open. There's a little bit more work I'm going to do on it. But, like, I got to fix that hole up there. Stuff, but I think all of the rights are set and everything. And so, oh, now I wonder, might have to set more rights for my characters. Dragon's Assembly to be able to do everything. So that, like, the hole that's up there, got to cut the grand opening ribbon. Well, there's a hole up there that I got to plug up. That'll be the ribbon uncutting. So I have to do rights. Digital Ghost, apparently nobody else is seeing it either yet. I don't know why I'm able to see it right away. Maybe because I'm at it? Surrogate Pod station name. It's our org name. Dragon's Assembly. Alright, let's see here. Now, I need to give all rights to my characters so that they can do things like edit the stations. So I have different characters. I have a honeycomb character. I have another one that does, you know, the containers and, you know, all that stuff. So Easy Gaming, I already approved your membership. Vito is kind of like a Tribble, yes. So I don't know why people can't see it. I can see it with just a general member. I've done my part right. I don't know why other people can't see them. I can't say. I can't say. It's one of the, I don't know, maybe some time needs to go by. Maybe you need to log out of your account and back in.
Welcome, Dragon.
So
you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber?
Blazemonger gifted a sub to Mr. Rogers. About another 1,000 gold to everybody. In your honor. Thank you, Blazemonger. So I'm thinking here, policies, create policy. The same rights. They use the same tag as the DA station rights. Bet you I can. That board construct, core unit. Reclaim organization constructs. Oh, yeah, I guess so. It's pretty powerful, but edit from wallet. Do they really need that? These are all my characters. Obviously, they're all under my control. I just don't want to give my other characters too much rights and make a mistake. But I don't think I can give them too much rights if I'm the one who controls it all anyway. Dragons assembly. You need an S on the end there. Easy Gaming. Gonna be a problem though when I test if I'm given all these rights. Wonder if I should just do them individually on my characters, because then I can't test my policies. Because like right now, so I tested my policy that I made with a character that was just in Dragon's Assembly, but if I relied on you guys to test it, I'd be here pulling my hair out. Because it's not working. I don't know why it's not working for you guys. I have no clue, but I've proven that it works. I'm gonna add my characters individually. That way I can have that. This way I can made a relog did not help. I can't tell you why you guys can't see it, because I proved it works. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, well, Light Pyro, they're saying they've even relogged and it's still not showing up. So all right. Let's see here. Making sure I'm spelling all my guys correctly in case somebody has a character name close to mine. The reason I'm doing my characters instead of just the whole org, so I can leave one out, so that one can test the rights that I set for the general members. Right. Sent an org app. You can test it out. All right. You're in. Way to turn on your air brakes without turning off hover engines. Yeah. Control turns on your brakes does not turn off hover engines. Hover engines don't stop whenever you turn on the brakes. Alright, so this is my character that does not have the extra rights. Just has general member rights. And then there's the Dragon's Assembly station. Now, this character should not have any build rights. Nope. No build rights. Still has rights to everything else. Yeah, the surrogate station's not showing up, but I just proved that it does. That character is only got rights for just general member of Dragon's Assembly. All right, the member in. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a bug or not. It's frustrating. I can't tell you. All I can tell is that I've proven that it works. And I don't know why you guys can't see it. I also don't know why, you know, some were saying that they couldn't see it in their map either. I do not see it in my map. Yep, it should show up as constructs here. It's not. But it is an official construct of the org. Let's see. Some of those rights in the policy, there was a thing about seeing territories. Does that include items? I think only legates can see org constructs. Okay. So in the policies, connect surrogate pod, put items in container, use element, view container contents, and then view organization territories. Constructs show up in the constructs list. Not correct. That's not true. Your org stuff shows up in there too. Yes, the pod is shared with the org. I've gone to it with an org member. All right. So view organization territories. I wonder what that does. It's just a view thing. Would this be considered a territory? I'm gonna add it. I don't think it'll hurt to add it. So here it is. This is owned by Dragon's Assembly. Still doesn't show up here. I can log this character out and back in again. In fact, I'll clear cache too, just for good measure. Other orgs have the same problem. Yeah. Maybe,
As the name implies, the flattening tool flattens the ground. Point your reticle down and sweep the ground while holding the left mouse button. This will raise or lower the ground to the height where you activated the tool.
Alright, I still don't see it. Even though I'm right here on it. And I've got right set up here for, you know, activating these things. So we'll see it here. Out. Probably one of my other guys. Is not a legate. See what this guy can see. Or not see. He's able to see it. If I can see it myself, doesn't mean anything though. Why is it doesn't mean anything? That character that I was on is just a normal character that's just a member of Dragon's Assembly. No other stuff. No other stuff. How is the actors listed in the policy? Dragon's Assembly members organization. Everyone is in the organization. And this guy here is not a legate. He is a normal member. He's just a normal member. The actor is the problem. Well, I'm not going to go through and put everybody in individually. Why is the actor a problem? Why can my guys get in that are not associated in any special way and nobody else can? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There's nothing special about that other character that I had logged in other than she's just a member. Or do I need to make a special member that holds the organization? Blazemonger, I don't think I have any RDMS problems. I think it's a bug in the game. I'm able to prove that the shit works. Nobody else can get it to work though. So my accounts are not linked in that way. It has nothing to do with my email address. That would be very, very wrong of them to apply them based that way when, yeah, it'd just be wrong them to apply them that way. Are my accounts friends? Correct. So, nobody but me can seem to see the VR pad. And nobody but me can see the... Well, then there's the... nobody sees the station here. So, my alts are not legates. This guy is not a legate that I'm on right here. It's not a legate.
Oh, yeah.
He's a legate in Elder
Another
Dragons, but not in
boarding
Dragon's
the
Assembly.
train. All aboard.
Amaziva, 18 months as a sub.
Still hanging with you and do. Thanks for the great content.
You are welcome. 180 gold. Everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let me show the policy here. Oh, they're here. I'm starting to hear banging on the roof. All right. DA General Members. Dragon's Assembly. The org. Who owns the pad? Dragon's Assembly. I'll log into this other character again. That is my proof that it works. Okay, so DA station rights here, this tag.
As the name implies, the flattening tool flattens the ground. Point your reticle down and sweep the ground while holding the left mouse button. This will raise or lower the ground to the height where you activated the tool.
Connect to surrogate pod. I have to add the tag to the pad only. So I have to make a whole nother policy for that. That's what I was trying to avoid, was making a separate policy for everything. So if that's the case, then tell me why this character, who is just a normal member of Dragon's Assembly, has no extra rights, you can see it right here. She is not a legate. She has no special rights. It's maybe because of my proximity. Yeah, I know it means it's set up correctly. That's what I'm getting at, Blazemonger. It's set up right. I proved it. I intentionally left that character out of anything but just normal membership. Try picking up the pad and setting it back down. I'll try just, let me look at, there's some pad rights here that we've used before. Yeah, see, this one gives rights to the connect to surrogate pod, right to use jetpack, use element. VR stations, Dragon's use, connect to VR pod. No, I'm not adding the core, the org to the core directly. That's not going to happen. That's a recipe for disaster. All right, You guys able to see the see it now? I added a special tag. To it to make it feel special. I think. Oh, here, let me put a tag on this. Yeah, I did. All right, I made it its own policy too. So, search for Dragon's Assembly as actor. If it works for my one guy, why would I have to do that? What I don't get is, you know, if I'm doing this shit and I've proven that it works, why would we have to do that to get to work for everybody else? All right. I added Dragon's Assembly directly. Not as a membership group. Wonder if policies take time to propagate. I believe that they may, which is part of the problem with testing things. Yeah, so, and Dick Narty says, maybe if you're near the element or construct, you get an update policy. If not, there's a time lag. Yeah, and that's the only explanation I have for why my other guy can see it here. I did refresh the construct. Right. Well, I don't know. Okay, so the real deal about this is that this station is available for Dragon's Assembly now. If somebody wants to fly out here and make sure that they can open the door, they can see what's inside the container, and they can access the Deep Space Asteroid Tracker, great. Because those should be working too. I've proven on my other character that those work too. But if there's something else going on, sheesh. I don't know. You know? It's rough. The RDMS is hard enough. And then when you throw in time delays and stuff, like if there is a time delay, there should be a message there that says it may take 5 minutes to update, type of thing. Because people are trying to use it and it's not working, and then they're changing things again, possibly before it even updates. And so they don't know that they had it right. Nope, not a customer here. Pretty positive that I have the permissions set up correctly. And I tested them, so so crazy. Crazy. What would be interesting is if it worked for a legate and not the general members. But that guy's not a legate. Oh, Hemaziva. Did I? Oh yeah, we saw your resub. Did we? Shit. Yeah, we did. I think. I don't know. Did we order out some gold for Hemaziva already? Things are great. Yeah, we did. All right. Okay, so can I post the coordinates for the station? Yes. I posted in, yes. I posted it everywhere I can. Unless you want it someplace else. Look in Discord, in the forum, for the Dragon Assembly station locations. It's also in, like, a message of the day for our org, like a news item, except it's not clickable and you can't copy and paste it. Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could copy and paste those or click them, yes, as a news item, because it's in there too, right here. But obviously you're not going to type that in. And I don't think that I can set anything for, let's see, that's just general chat settings. I find this stuff really frustrating and I'm trying not to get all weirded out about it, because we have unknowns in here that we don't know what's going on. So, all right, I need to get a character here to fix the floor. We'll see what this other character can see. This one I haven't logged in and tried to you know, do the... Oh, he's here already. And it says I can activate that. So... let's go over here and see if I can actually see the... Can you set notification if someone donates something to the box? I have no ability to do that. You can, I don't know if you can tag it under your name in your own container and then drop it in, and then it'll be under your name. And so you get a notification when it's picked up, and we would see the names on it if that's important. Claim item before putting in the box, yeah. Yeah, I can see the VR from this character as well. Now, this character does have more rights in Dragon's Assembly, but is not a legate. Like, it just has build rights and stuff, too. Did anyone check to see if it's already working? That's what I just did. I tell you guys, it's working. All of you are messed up. I'm just kidding. You're not all messed up. It's obviously something with proximity. It has to be something with proximity. No, the VR terminal that I went to is not owned by the org. So it's got to be something with proximity. So maybe who said they're Pharaoh Birdie said they're on the way out here. So maybe Pharaoh Birdie, do you have a VR station on your ship? You come out here, then you'll be, you know, you run around the station, and then you see whether or not you can access the thing, and then we'll prove that it's a proximity thing, which is horrible for a VR station. That's like worst case scenario, catch 22 for a VR station. You got to be near it in order to go to it, and then when you leave, you'll still be able to go to it, but you got to be near it first. It's like old video games. You guys remember that stuff? Where it would unlock as a waypoint or whatnot, in the game after you visited it, after you got to it the hard way. Yeah. Matte silicon. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. And was. Yeah, like the map. First you see it, and then you can use it. Let's see. Do I see the construct here? I don't see the construct here. And so it's not another rights issue because this character right here has all rights into Dragon's Assembly on editing everything and seeing everything. Even though she's just a member. So, oh, I don't know if I have access to the bank. No, I don't have access to the bank. So, but I am a member of Dragon's Assembly. Just a general member. I have a character, some that are not there at all. Yes. I do have a character that has never been here. I could log into them and see. Yeah, I have an alt still sitting on Alioth. It is true. All right. Again, to my character who's never been out here to the station. She has some extra rights though, but she's not a legate. I don't think. Well, we'll find out. I don't think she's a legate though. I do not have her down as being legate. My wife's other character. All right. So, first order of business. I am just a general member. I don't have any other rights. See what I see on the map. Constructs. I don't see it here in constructs, which I understand is a common error. Fuck me, guys. I see it right there. Oh, what do you want to bet? That if my game client has been there, that you see it. What do you want to bet this is something on the game client? I did already clear my cache. And try it. So here I am. Now this guy may have build rights. Yeah. This character has additional build rights and stuff. $500 out, not working. Well, go down here and click on this and do refresh or some shit like that. You can come land on the station. See if you can access the DSAT and such. Stepping away for just a moment, I'll be right back. All right. So I don't know if Pharaoh Birdie, if you're able to access like the DSAT and the door and stuff. If you can't access those, then man. Everything works, but not the VR. All right. So here's the official word on this. Oh, that's a problem. Because now how do I get back down? Oh, I can. Okay. Here's the official stance. Fuck the VR. Right? Because whatever, it's not working. I don't know why. And oh, you have a warp drive in here and stuff. It's not working. I don't know why. I've proven that it works. I don't know why you guys can't see it, but you're welcome to land here. Pharaoh Bird proved you can do that. Woohoo! Yeah. So, very good. I'll bet. Well, no, shouldn't matter. If I made the VR public, then yeah, it was hard to land. You kept getting pulled away. There shouldn't be much of any gravity out here. And you want to have downward force for landing on stations. Or maybe you're getting pushed away. Downward thrust from space engines, yes. Burger Roach, where did you hear that? Wow. Why was it lifting me off? Oh, it says I'm boarded to you. What? Now I'm not. It's interesting. This auto boarding shit, man. Shams is NQ Ripley. Yeah. You just read it somewhere? All right. Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, I can confirm Shams has been working there for a while. Yeah. So, yep. It's a good guy. Doing live stream today? Yeah, he did the one last month too. You guys didn't know that he was actually an employee last month. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, he's been writing some stuff and everything. Been working where? Shamsy is official NQ employee. How's the roof? Well, they are banging away right now. Yep. I assume it's going good. They're working on it. I do find it quite distracting. Oh yes, so there's the downward force. He has downward force. So, Pharaoh Birdie, when landing on a station, you hit G. If you're, you know, using, if you're using Arch HUD, that turns off your, it sets all your burners for your verticals for landing, so they won't fire off while you're trying to go down until they get right to the end. And you do that before you get over the platform. Like he's going over the platform right now. He may pop up unless he's already done it. Right. When you hit C to go down, get that downward motion, it'll stop the thrusters from firing off. And there he went up just a little bit. As long as you keep that on, you may have to turn your brake on at the same time. Otherwise, sometimes you can hit too hard. See, now it's hovering back up again. You gotta hold down C and then hold F while you're all the way down to get out of the seat, and it'll stick. He was allowed to announce it officially yesterday. All right. Really, Squirrel? Wonder if you should try and get a job with NQ? Yeah. Well, you know. They got positions open. Or just control backspace when you're near the service? What does control backspace do, Woz? Shadow, yeah, give me a couple days more to work on that other ship. It's not ready yet. So, control backspace cuts all engines. Ah, interesting. All right, this character is going to go back to where she came on Haven. And I have no clue why you guys can't see it. Stop this one. Top Trick. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's see what we're at here. I don't know how many caliber. I only have 6 charges. And these are still doing fine. I'll wait till I have 10 and then do the whole row. That's nearly full. Logging out of this character. I'm gonna log into my my build guy, ship builder. So there's the Borg ship, and it still needs a little bit more work. I'm gonna go over here and buff the station. .307. I think this guy. Oh, we almost got. Well, that's content mask. Okay, so it should come up to then 394, something like that. 384. All right. Missed out on the hammer ship in beta. Yeah, we might do another hammer ship. Might be reason to do that. That one was pretty simple. Where'd Large Marge's truck go from beta? I have a blueprint of it. So am I the super legate of Dragon's Assembly? Yes. I mean, I am personally. This character that I'm on is not. Alright, here's what I suspect on this. I suspect it's not working because it's not public. Something to do with that. But I don't know why. I don't know why it works with my other guys. But it shouldn't. Especially my one that's just a general member. So... Alright, well let's go over and work on the Borg cube a little bit. Missing it. till the DU stream? 4 hours. It's at 1600 UTC. They're starting to hammer right over my office here. I forget what it is. Out of the honeycomb box. We got talent points assigned today. You guys aren't hearing any of that hammering, are you? I'm not seeing it show up. But they've been doing some things that have been shaking the floor here. It's very unnerving. If it gets real bad, I'm just gonna end the show early. Alright. So we'll probably get points on the 1st. They say end of the month, but the first will be a Tuesday. Is that right? Yeah. So they're doing the outages Tuesdays and Thursdays. Go back to earphones might help. No, I was having problems with the engine noises in my ears. This is much better. Yeah, so on Discord they said they'll get the bonus on November 1st. All right, that makes sense. That'll also be a patch day. Alright, so a couple things about this ship here. Oh my god, they're drilling over my head now. So for grins, I could turn on the mic that just hears everything, but you guys just all be horrified. So to figure out, you know, like I can't get through there. Let's see, you go through there. got to change the configuration on these shields. I don't like the way that this looks. It's just not right. Oh, and then, yeah, I got this here too, which, because this is actually the bottom. But see, I'm not treating it as the bottom. Yeah, I know I had green shields on it, but I replaced them. I'll put them on again. So, I've been flying this where this is actually the back of it. This is the bottom. I put this green light on the bottom to help delineate the bottom. Let me see here. Can I turn on this camera or this mic? How to do this. Well, anyway. Oh, here, audio. Yeah, it's turned off on this. I was gonna turn on the audio on this so you could hear all of it, but I don't remember how to do it. Sounds kind of strange, but all right, well, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Anyway. Try this a different way. All right, noise removal is turned off. It's like goes quiet for a minute. Yeah, they're still doing the roof. So, let's see here. All right, several of you have been asking how the roof's going. This is my house, and that's them peeling off stuff. It's the back side of the house. They got these big contraptions there on the side of the house that are like little mini dump trucks that can lift up. They actually drive those things around. They have drive wheels and everything. This is my office up here. So they're working on the roof over me here somewhere. You can see a lot of the different kinds of wood here and stuff. The house here is 122 years old, and this is all original wood on the roof. It's all original stuff. Will I do this after day 30? Oh yeah, there'll be more shows of DU after day 30. I'm gonna do E for a couple days, and then we'll do some more DU. Here you can see all the different kinds of wood. They were saying they found like 4 different kinds of wood. They even found cedar up here. And that gray is what the new roof's gonna look like. See, we have a lot of roof area. So we have a big wraparound porch here. House itself is 3,000 square feet. And then we have this big wraparound porch here. This is a carriageway for horses and stuff. There's even a horse ring in the cement down here. And that's all the pictures I have currently. I haven't taken any today. Can it hold snow? Well, probably, but it doesn't snow here. I'm in Florida. All right, well, I'll turn the noise removal back on. All right, it's back on. Yeah, they only found 2 boards that needed to be replaced. One of them just came separated. So. All right, so on this ship here, I've been landing it on its butt. And it's kind of tricky. It seems to work as long as I land it there, but if I land it on this side down, I don't get lifted off. Yes, we've been upgraded for Hurricane. The roof has straps on it holding it to the walls. So when it was built, they just put it on top. It has a bunch of straps on it holding it down. And we have some really major timber in the house too. It's much bigger timber than what they would use in current day construction. So I don't know. I like landing on the backside here, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily work. I think that But I may have to move these boosters down or to the bottom. Make this all work right. I can tell you, I can't hardly think. All this hammering going on. I think tomorrow's show, I may just set my alarm and start extra early, so when they start getting really noisy, I end the show early. And then I don't think they're working on Saturday. Thinking is overrated anyway. Yeah, well, I'm also ADD and like, you know, squirrel type shit. Yeah. Headphones won't help this. They're shaking the floor. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put the brakes down here, and then the vertical lifters here. Can't do hovers. Oh, with noise cancellation. Yeah, well, I don't have that on hand at the moment. Just need more hammering. You're probably right. I do listen to music a lot to drown it out, you know. All right, guys. I just can't take it. I can't take it. We're gonna call the show for the day. And so final call on the giveaway. And so not very many of you are in on it. Better chance of winning. And so I'm going to start the show extra early tomorrow. And then we'll do that. And then Saturday should be regular time. And because honestly, I mean, it's getting even worse. Oh my. Yeah. So, all right, I'll give you all a couple minutes to get in on the giveaway, and then we'll do that. So, we made 3 hours on the show. I had thought I would do at least 5, but yeah, go on the main floor with a laptop. Oh, it's not set up. Yes, they wiped when they went live. They wiped 95% of the things. They did not wipe your blueprints where you're the original, and they didn't wipe your org or your name information. So anyway, tomorrow maybe we'll work on this, and maybe I can get this ready for this. And maybe by tomorrow the VR will work on the station over there. You know, I don't know. I don't know. So, all right. Wouldn't be so bad if it was on the other end of the house, but they're working on the roof right over my head right now. Let's see here. And I will still raid the NQ stream when it starts, and it is at 1600. They're only going to be on YouTube as far as I know, or I mean on Twitch as far as I know. And so if you're still sitting in the channel here, I'll be doing a raid, and so you'll get thrown over, and I'll do that about a minute after they start. Hopefully they have a warm-up. Shams knows what he's doing with that kind of stuff, and Shams is working there now. That's going to be one of the announcements today, probably. So, yeah. So he's controlling the shows, I think. All right, so if you are the winner, then I will read off your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, whatever name you put in that box that said name and message. And then if you didn't put in a name there, I'll just read off the message and your first name with just your last initial so that you remain anonymous, but you still know who you are if you hear it. And this will have a 1-month code for Dual Universe, and you can use it to make a new account or extend your current account. Yeah, I think it's NQ Ripley. And so, let's see here. All right. Congratulations to Scott. That's all I put in. Just Scott. All right, Scott, you are the winner. And so check your email. I came in about an hour ago, that one. So there you go. All right, everybody. So I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to start extra early tomorrow. Those of you who, gets out of your time zone or whatnot, it will be on YouTube as well. So you'll be able to catch up on it if you happen to miss it. And I'll go until they start getting too noisy for me, and then we'll just do that. And then Saturday should be regular. Again, 1600 today is the official show, Dual Universe show. We want to see what they have to say. They're announcing their roadmap for the future and other stuff. So, alrighty. Let's do it. Head on out of here. See you all tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you in chat at 1600 on their show.
What you know about?